Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's GTA 5 video, we're going to be talking about the brand new details regarding the summer 2020 update that's going to be arriving in just a couple of days in Grand Theft Auto Online. That's right, Rockstar finally gave us some details on what is going to be arriving next, and we'll be discussing all of that in this video today. So on the Newswire post, Rockstar ended up saying this: Los Santos Summer Special coming August 11th. So right off the bat, we have gotten the official release date for when this update is going to arrive, and that is going to be in just a couple of days on August 11th, on Tuesday. So the good news is, if you're excited for what's going to be coming, you actually don't have to wait all that long, as Rockstar, again, making this release in just a few quick days. Now, on the Newswire post, they also gave us some screenshots and some information. So they ended up saying this: make the most of the remaining dog days of the Southern San Andreas summer, with a host of new activities hitting Grand Theft Auto Online next week, featuring everything from tense new missions launched from your super yacht to the track-based thrills of new open-wheel races, to a fleet of new vehicles to acquire, and much more. Summer in Los Santos has something for everyone. So just like Rockstar kind of teased a couple of weeks ago, it looks like this update doesn't necessarily have one particular theme, but instead is like a very much mixed bag of goodies and things to enjoy. So you guys definitely can let me know what you think about that in the comments down below. I feel like there's going to be two camps in this. People are either really going to enjoy the content, or they are just absolutely going to despise it. Hopefully it's more the former, where people really enjoy these sort of, diverse bit of new content. Now, again, they included some fun screenshots in here as well, which over the weekend we'll end up breaking down and talking about really everything about this update to get you guys prepared. But this is the first screenshot they gave us right here. This is obviously going to be a brand new vehicle. Now, of course, when I get a little bit more time to break this down, I totally will. But for now, this is what Rockstar has teased. I can imagine this looks like it's part of some sort of adversary mode or new event, as in the background you can see there's a ton of police cars chasing this new vehicle. Definitely looks like a muscle car, sports classic of sorts with those pop-up headlights. This looks awesome. Can't wait to dive into all the new vehicles that we're going to be getting here in Grand Theft Auto Online. Now, Rockstar goes on to give us some more information about what is going to be arriving, saying Galaxy super yacht owners will be able to engage in an all-new series of missions, either alone or with up to 3 shipmates. Everything from deep-sea diving to high-speed hijinks on the high seas. There's actions for sailors of all stripes. So this actually sounds kind of fun, because this will be the first time in, 4 or 5 years Rockstar have actually updated the yachts. Maybe then others some very mild changes that they've done to them. So I wonder if these are going to be adversary modes, if these are going to be missions that you just walk into on the yacht, and your yacht captain says hey, these are some things that you can end up doing. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Rockstar included one screenshot, but I can't really tell if anything all that new is going on here. It looks like they literally just got a photo of the yacht and then decided to take a picture of it with a helicopter landing on there. So again, I'm really not too sure what to make of this. And that's a good segue. If you guys spot anything in the screenshots, be sure to let me know what you found in the comments down below. Whether it's just something interesting, an article of clothing a character might have on, or whether you've noticed a certain customization option on a vehicle. Again, you guys definitely feel free to let me know in those comments down below. Now, moving on, Rockstar goes on to say this: between deliveries and sales, the upwardly mobile can take to the streets in new business battles and some surprising locations for serious rewards. And the Diamond Casino and Resort will also see a range of adversary modes taking place on the premises. So talking about that first thing, business battles are obviously very fun. We've seen Rockstar engage with them over the last couple of weeks, adding very specific rewards and free items for completing them. Those were first introduced in the After Hours update, so now it looks like Rockstar will be diving back into those. I guess this is the screenshot they wanted to include about talking about, new business battles. It's our character here holding a micro SMG. I think that is like a new shirt. I don't know if we have the shirts that are completely open like that, at least in that pattern. And he's on like a jet ski sort of riding in the Vespucci canals. So maybe there's a business battle that takes place there. What's interesting is surprising locations for serious rewards. I wonder what that is ultimately going to be. Again, we'll dive into this as we go on a little bit further. And the second thing they talk about is now the Diamond Casino and Resort will be home to a range of adversary modes. To me, this sounds very similar to like the Bunker adversary mode series or the Underneath Mount Chiliad adversary mode series. I think it's going to be existing adversary modes like Juggernaut, like you're seeing right here, just taking place inside of the casino now. I can't say I'm really thrilled about that. It's obviously something I'll check out and try when day one arrives. But again, adversary mode's not really my cup of tea. But hopefully Rockstar makes it pretty fun. Now moving on to something that I do think is going to be fun, Rockstar says this. Meanwhile, auto websites will be flooded with more than a dozen new vehicles to purchase, including rides for Benny to customize, off-roaders, tunable sports cars, and a pair of new open-wheel beauties. Push them to the limits in a series of new open-wheel races or design your own street circuit with the new open-wheel race creator. So Rockstar have confirmed how many new vehicles there's going to be, more than a dozen. I don't know what that means. Is it 13, 14, 15, 16? You know it's going to be roughly around there. And we are finally getting new Benny's vehicles. I think it's been since the import-export update since there's been a Benny's vehicle added. That's going to be awesome. Now, what kind of cars will be customized in Benny's, I'm not sure. Rockstar mentions off-roaders, tunable sports cars, and a new set of open-wheel race cars. So there's going to be 2 of them. And one of the ones that Rockstar showed off is this open-wheel race car right here. How menacing does that look? Like if the Progen PR4 and the Ocelot R88 were cool, this is going to be absolutely nuts. And they also confirmed there will be not only new open-wheel races, but as many have predicted, the open-wheel race creator is going to be added as well. Now, the last thing that Rockstar has to say about this update is this, plus a number of general improvements and fixes, as well as our ongoing series of weekly special events and bonuses to take part in over the next coming months. Once the Los Santos Summer Special hits GTA Online on August 11th. So that's going to be nice to see what quality of life improvements, fixes, and changes they add. And they mentioned that the bonuses and the drip feed look like they're going to be lasting for at least a couple of months, probably up until the winter update. But I'm sure there's going to be like some fun Halloween stuff thrown in here as well. So we'll be on the lookout for that. And speaking of to the winter update, Rockstar leaves us with this. Stay tuned to the Rockstar Newswire for more details, as well as more information on what's to come later this year when heists return in GTA Online's biggest update ever. So that's something we'll cover a little bit later. Today's video is obviously going to all be about the Los Santos Summer Special that's going to be arriving again in just a couple of days on August 11th. So that is all the information that Rockstar has provided. I don't know about you guys, but this has gotten me very excited for Tuesday to arrive. I'm so excited to check all the new cars. I want to see what the new business battles are like. I'll dip my toe into the new adversary modes, see what the new super yacht stuff is all about. So let me know what you guys are thinking and feeling in those comments down below. I would absolutely love to hear from you guys down there. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new, or you want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and all the Los Santos Summer Special videos that I'll be doing here on my channel over the next couple of days and weeks. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.